I'm Las Vegas personal injury attorney Neil Schaus. In the aftermath of the horrific shooting at Mandalay Bay on October 1st, I have been inundated with people asking me, can the victims of the shooting file a lawsuit? A lawsuit against Mandalay Bay, against the parent company MGM Resorts, against the promoters of the festival? From a legal standpoint, to prevail in a lawsuit like this, you would have to show two things. First of all, was the shooting reasonably foreseeable? And secondly, did these properties fail to take reasonable precautions, reasonable measures that likely would have prevented the catastrophe? Our office is looking at three troubling questions. First of all, why was no alarm activated when the hotel window broke? Mandalay Bay could have easily installed an alarm system in every room that would have gone off any time one of the hotel windows breaks. These are not expensive. These are very common. Almost every home security system has a window break, glass break alarm feature. Had Mandalay Bay had these in place, the hotel and the authorities could have more quickly identified the precise location of the shooter. As it was, the shooter fired for 11 minutes. 11 minutes. And it took more than an hour before police finally stormed his hotel room. If the hotel and the authorities had been able to pinpoint his position immediately, they may have been able to neutralize him more quickly. The second troubling question that we're looking at is, how did this shooter get 23 firearms, including 3 AK-47s, and hundreds of rounds of ammunition into his hotel room without being detected? Now, obviously, he concealed these weapons in luggage, but the hotel could have had a better system of screening guests and their luggage. A lot of hotels around the world, including many of the hotels in Macau, have X-ray machines and metal detectors that guests and their luggage have to pass through upon entering the property. Now, granted, at a mega resort like Mandalay Bay, that sort of system would be very expensive, and it would slow down the entry process and the check-in process, but it almost certainly would have prevented this shooter from being able to get this stockpile of weapons up to his hotel room on the 32nd floor. The third question that we're looking at is, why was there not a better system of mass evacuation in place at the festival? As it was, the victims were fenced in on all sides and had to fight their way through narrow entry and exit gates to escape the location. If there had been a better system in place for a mass evacuation in an emergency like this, then more of the victims may have been able to get out of harm's way before being shot or killed. Let me be clear. Nobody expected this shooting to happen. And the real party to blame is the shooter who committed an unspeakable, inexplicable act of evil. But that said, the MGM company hosted this event. And they make millions of dollars hosting festivals and events like this. And there are measures that they could have taken to prevent a mass shooting on their property and to neutralize it more quickly. If your loved one was injured or killed at the horrific shooting here in Las Vegas on October 1st, and you have questions or concerns about your legal rights, we invite you to call us at Las Vegas Defense Group at 702 Defense.